Okay, I just know we're mad jealous. So, it's 2025. This is Final Fantasy XIV. So, bringing the past in 4K. Hmm. Hey, everybody. My name is Jared. Now, I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics, but I'm a gamer. Every now and then I'll play Magic, but this is the only game I'll ever be able to justify paying to play as the music starts. So, um, obviously, this game's gorgeous. Okay. Obviously, if you turn my UI on, um, this is what I'm currently doing in this game. Okay. I'm currently completing quests because I can't really move forward because I can't take on new quests. Right. So, what I thought I'd do, rather than toil, right, which is what I'd currently be doing, I thought I'd start a new character.
Eczema is an
Okay. So what I thought I'd do is I'd start a new character and share that. I'd rather share that with you. Okay. So make a new character and so we have a Hrothgar, so we're gonna not do that. Okay, so there's the story about my character hailing from the distant shores of Ilabard. The Hrothgar are burly people of lion-like appearance, or the males are at least. So that's who my current character is. So long-eared humans. Motherfuckers got horns and shit. Human-like with horns. Giant people. And keep in mind, keep in mind, this is the greatest video game of all time. That's kind of a dope character. Amikote. Territorial, solitary lifestyles. Hey, Bob. Lalafell. The sweetest fucking things. These are adult people, by the way. These are not children. I just want to point that out. The Elezen, the elves, and the here. I think I, funny enough, I think I empathize the most here. Their espousal of an eclectic variety of languages and traditions is a legacy of their diverse heritage, as is the resulting lack of a unified cultural identity. And then we'll obviously change their appearance. Why not a girl? Uh, there's too much of a tendency to like hypersexualize. So I'll just like play a harmless male, white male character. Doesn't hurt anyone. We'll make him into a Highlander. Building strongholds in the mountains. Larger, noticeably larger in build. I empathize with this greatly. So, okay. Can I not be a redhead? To be gray haired? Super white? Hell yeah. I don't want all those scars. Thank you. Holy shit. I like the beard. That's what's up. Tattoos? No. Why his... This is not helping. Why are... Nose, maybe? What kind of nose do I have? I don't even know. Second one? Eye color? Well, I have green eyes. I want to min-max my eye color. Yo! Actually gotta have eyebrows. My character doesn't have eyebrows? This race doesn't have eyebrows? Oh, sweet. Face tattoos. How about fucking no? Oh, that's kind of dope. Why would you do that? That's dope too. We just play as a Hrothgar. I like the fade into the pony. Like, what's up? He looks like he beat somebody's ass. Oh, we got hairstyle options. Skin color? Make him the most middle of the road person. Huh. You know what the middle of the color palette looks like? We're all related. face. Oh, hey, look. He doesn't look like a total turd. Okay. It's a weird nose. Beard. His style. Facial features. Is this it? I think this is it. I think we're good here. Yes. I'm making myself like all old and shit. But one of the things that was notable is the backstory because that fuels the story. And so notably, this race of people is like diverse and they speak multiple languages. It's not necessarily because of their appearance. No, I shouldn't put that. I think it's here. Oh, 420 for sure. Fourth astral moon, 20th sun of the fourth astral moon. Patron deity. So this is like which god do I worship? Aren't we a Highlander? Oh, so go left to right. Okay. Guardian deity of Ishgard. Commands the element of ice associated with the first moon of the Eorzean calendar. Alone is the daughter of Roger and a bitter rival of Nofika. If I was short, hope it would come in magic and be so bad. Yeah, no. A maid carrying around a skillet symbols the full moon. Menfina. Keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. Commands the element of ice associated with the second moon. Then Thaliak, ruler of wisdom, rivers and wisdom, god of knowledge, is a guardian deity of Charlayan. Commands the element of water, associated with the third moon. I think we have to be the fourth moon because that's who our shit is. Watcher of celestial bodies, goddess of fate. As a weaver donning a white silken veil, symbol is the spinning wheel. So I already have an Arcanist, so that's off the table. I think I want to play as a Thaumaturge. Like a Black Mage. Magic. Wizard. I'm on Exodus. The North American data center is Primal. Okay, and then I'm on Exodus. So the world I'm in is Exodus. If you want to come play. What should its name be? Okay, let's do this. In Final Fantasy lore, what is a pure black mage? An elder. I'm a Highlander. Their first names have a more Germanic or Normandic feel similar to medieval European names. Given their warrior culture, their last names often reflect battle earned nicknames or have a more violent sound. Here's some here names right here. Oh, I'm probably off screen looking at that. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. For a black mage, I would call myself Lumon. Having some issue here. Elements. I don't know why it keeps doing that. My dog's name Edmund. Edmund Baton. So we're gonna let it play, and we'll play. this loads. I like it, Lumon. Well, I think you should play Zeke. It's the only game I've ever played that I'm like, okay, I'll pay for this. It's that good. That's how good this game is. You can play it for free, so you could download and play this game. You could get in the same if you live in the United States, you can get in the same data center I'm in the same server, and we could play together. And I play primarily DPS characters, so if you want to play healer or you want to play a tank, you can. We could easily play because I'll do all the damage. You just either tank it or heal me, which is easy money. And I don't mind playing those roles too. I'm gonna do that too. I gotta build the. Sorry. It's crazy to watch this in 4K. Come heal me, Zeke. Yeah, range. Yeah, that's what I like to do. This shit's dope as fuck. Feeling the effects of the aether. You get used to it though. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. So we're getting inspected. Brass blade. Brent's the name, Pedlin's betrayed. Look at me, handsome devil. One of them new adventurers. What was it that first attracted you to it? To win glory. Not in it for the money or the power. Yes. I'm gonna let the game be the game. It was ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies, capitalists, would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the royalists. And the royalists are nothing if not loyal. So you've got the capitalists versus the monarchists. Factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other. They show no sign of stopping. Of course, the lizard men, that's the Almalja, couldn't care less about old Don politics. They have their own interests and they ain't afraid to use them. So you got the capitalists versus the monarchists. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need, breed, and profit. Ulda, Jewel of Thenelon, where folks turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A
It looks so
southern
good in
rose
4K.
amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda.
Ulda.
Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm. May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I would love to be able to grow hair. You know what I mean? If that's what I look like. Do you see that 8-bit chin on that motherfucker? Oh my god. We are stopping to smell the roses. This time I'm already a level 50 character. I'm on my second playthrough. I'm not pretending I know what I'm doing. 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 I'm not pretending but this is how I do it. Oi, adventure over here. Fresh off the carriage. He called me a boot. Business is knowing everybody everywhere. What if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge, even just like this once? Rock an Asian sensei long beard like in Kill Bill, just let it go. That'd be bad as fuck. Welcome to Ul'dah, shining beacon of prosperity from the desert of Thanalan. Select a control scheme. So keep in mind, right off the bat, before you ever play this game, you can decide if you want to play it with a mouse and keyboard or a gamepad. So I'm going to play mouse and key. Okay. And WASD to move. Okay. And click and hold left click to move the camera. Click and hold right click to move the camera. Okay. You have the option to open the guide every time you start the game. Okay. So once you've initiated a quest, and here's what I'm trying to do. Right now with my level 50 character, I can't accept any more quests. So I'm trying to finish quests as I get them. Head over to Quicksand and speak with Mamodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. By the way, J opens up your journal. Okay, and I haven't changed anything, so keep this in mind as I play this. I don't make like big changes. Okay, NPCs offering quests can be recognized by this exclamation point above their head. Right click to bring up the quest window. Okay, so M brings up a map on your screen. My advice is to go hit that thing over here. It must be up here. Must be inside the quicksand. Okay. Is there not a fucking... Okay, so I was gonna hit a thing. But there... Anyway. Fuck me. Anything with a green check mark over it means you can go turn in a quest. So gold is get, green is turn in. Things I wish I knew. Hello there, who might you be? Looking to join the Adventurers Guild. Come to the right place. Mamodi, I own this fine establishment. Also manage the Adventurers Guilds, you might say, looking after green adventurers like you. Confused. That is not someone like me to steer right. You should find yourself in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Almaja, for example, they've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on forever now. There's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. People Drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder. It's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg. What? Releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. It was like the end of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next, some of them two or three. You think people would remember something like that, but the fact is they don't. Nobody does. One thing survivors agree on, though, the part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. Fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of these brave heroes are jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between them. Dang, got more. Yeah, right, it did. The fucking moon split open? What the fuck? Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. If, but even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we'll call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, we'd be happy to have you join the guild. Uh-huh. Can't help. Back out like the old days. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. Edmund Baton. Got a charming name, just rolls off the tongue. Yeah, it does. The Black Mage. Mr. Baton, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild. Oh shit. The dudes got knocked on their ass. Gullible Gambler. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. The fuck? Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two attend to this scum. No, please, mercy. Ain't that a sorry sight? Not an uncommon one if I'm honest. Don't worry though, if you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Anyway, welcome to Ul'dah, Edmund. It's funny to see the elf talk big. Yeah. Take a moment, catch your breath. I'll teach you a little bit about our fair city. This includes the introductory game tutorial. Take the first step as an adventurer in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Modi. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Umbral and Astral Fire. Blizzard and Fire are your initial spells. Jesus, there's so many buttons. Okay, so my advice to anyone is to follow the main scenario quest as much as possible. And then you also need to do your class specific quest. And then, so let me get this. Okay. Elemental gauge under influence of astral fire, umbral ice. Okay, looks like Momodi's got something else for us. Wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform. Help you get to know the place, okay? So I want you to visit Aetherite Plaza. Get there, head west from here to reach Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north. See a giant floating crystal called an Aetherite. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. No shit. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever tuned with an Aetherite before? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit over to Thaumaturge's Guild over at Arzaneth Ossuary. So you're gonna go save your place, go join your guild. Assuming that scepter ain't just for show, you might consider training there. Finally, want to visit Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thaw. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up every day. You have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else fledged inventor like yourself may need. You might say that's everything's for sale here at Ildal as long as you got the gill. Make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Edmund. There's plenty of people. I just want scruple to swindle. So. This letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Sese Roga and give it to him. In short, then, visit Aetherite Plaza, Thaumaturge's Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Oh, and before you go, word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters that there try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest to goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak to that smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventures. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you finish, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild of your name. That chick waved at you, dude. Main menu. Oh, down here. One of the things I'll tell you, you know how I know this is a good game? I haven't changed shit. That's how I know it's a good game. You can edit the hell out of the UI, right? You can like move everything around and shit. I ain't changed shit. That's how I know it's a good game. You're gonna have your own preferences and shit, but you know you got a good game when I don't even have to change nothing. Okay. So, one of the smiths, stoker of fires, and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out to you must be positively daunting, and the Adventurers Guild will see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow Smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the Guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers. We will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Yeah, when you know it's a good game, when you can absolutely change the UI, but push the scroll lock button and all of the UI goes away, and that's how you know you got a good game. Is can I play it with no UI at all? And yes. Highly recommend Mentor's Aid to your experience. Do not hesitate to ask if you'd like to know more. New adventure status applied to all players who recently began their vision to Orient. There are seasonal players known as mentors taking associates in adventurers. When a new adventurer and mentor form a party, they receive a bonus to experience earned. See, if you want to play, I could play with you and we get a... Okay, so... Alright, so there's nothing else in here. But yeah, check this out. Here's this game without an active UI. And that's how you know it's real good. Oh, you want to play first-person shooter style? Okay, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. That's a button push away. There's no excuse. This game is fucking beautiful. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Fuck are we talking about? You see the way the moon... Anyway. I know you want to, like, do that shit. So, map. My advice is do the thing closest to you in the same area you're in. So that thing up there, due diligence. That's what we're going to go do first. I know, we're going to go get a quest. I tend to do like this, you know what I mean? I want you to know what you think. As long as you're here, my do me a favor, take this missive to Josias at the Platinum Mirage. Okay. We're gonna go tougher than leather. And then we're gonna go due diligence. Visibly perturbed and in need of some assistance. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours? Okay. Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanalan. Sweet. So that quest we just got back there, the go run this over to Josiah's quest. Very easy. This is like the whole game. Tells you how to hand over items. It's like a major part of the game. Don't forget. Right click. Okay. Red means there's a quest, but you can't get it yet. Pugilist Guild. I'm not a pugilist. No. Why would I join a pugilist guild? I'm a fucking thaumatage or whatever. Okay, looking at him, deliver a message for him. Saw you looking at me, got something to say. No, well, I do. You know, Diddlada? Short broke, never pays what he owes. Yeah, that bleeding horse son? Holy shit. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamud. If I see that little shite's face, woo, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp, like as not. So you go and tell him. Okay. Yeah. 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 hmm And then again, like I said, anything in the same map. Like if I have to go to another area, I'm not doing that before I do something. I'm in the same zone. See how there's two of these in front of me that are in the same zone. Stay in the same zone. Try to do everything in the zone. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, I'll go back every guild. I always swear it, but no more beatings, I beg you. Okay. Some items can be used, granting various like instant HP ratio. Mostly use items selecting use. I don't think you have anything yet. Just a little HP potion. You actually don't need that either. Needs help to repay a long overdue debt. I haven't got the gill on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but surely fetch a high price. Was me dear departed mum's wedding ring. God's rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to my main over at the ossuary. Get your coin. Okay. And then we're gonna go to this Aethernet shard. Holy shit. This first. That's what we should have done first. Is attune yourself. Whenever you see one of these, hit that bitch. Right click that shit. Okay? Yes, quick travel is what makes video games good. Welcome to the Thaumaturgist Guild. Fate that has guided your steps here this day. I see that you harbor arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. Within these hallowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught, primeval magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. Yishul Ulda, yes. Yishul Ulda inherited traditions from ancient Beladia, descendants of the first mages. Secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nalthal, who have passed them down from generation over generation, focused and refined over centuries of use in the order, funeral rites. The arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. Freezing blizzard, halt corruption, raging fire to cleanse a corpse, bolts of lightning expel the sense of immortal life. And Twimmer employed in the appearance that are equally efficacious and applied to living. For this reason, we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild thrive and const in the catacombs of Arzaneth ossuary. Yes. Yeah. Days Gone's okay. I'm more about acknowledging the power of fast travel as like a feature. Would you plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy and Lord Sages guide you in your descent? Before you leap into darkness, you have proved to our guild masters you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which awaits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Erasmus, of the which is preoccupied, studies brow and furrowed away that cries out for help. Future prayer. Yeah. Eminent Erasmus, the Order of Nathal, charged with studying the anatomy of the region's fauna and the environs in which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can come only through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanalon. But there is much more work to be done before that day. Aid me, brother. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood. Perhaps I'll name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You will most certainly find them outside the city in western Thanalon by the way of the gate of the Sultana. Do take care. They can be feisty little critters when threatened. I'm enjoining wise decision, perfect initiation. Have you studied the volumes of fundamental thermototal principle, all 108 of them? At least I would if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose she just has to settle the power wisdom of her guild masters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, it is the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required. Master Coco Bigo, I believe. My main. Being sure Arzanath Ossuary. Gaudy ring. Which Solus heirloom of Data very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken, and doubly so when the item is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. And you do know that appraisals are not free. Normally, a fee is subtracted from agreed value. At last, negligible value, so I'm afraid you will still have to owe us. This is rational and usual circumstances. We shall waive the fee this once. And you concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Potion, ether. You don't need either of these. I just want to make sure I point this out. You don't actually need either. Nothing in my inventory matters. I'm gonna go behind this. Talk to Coco Bigo. Look at these little motherfuckers. Hold on. What the shit? Anybody have any questions about the Lalafell? Oh shit. Devil worshipping motherfuckers. What's up with this? Oh wait, that's Thal's teeth, man. Did your mother ever tell you not to start all thaumaturs? Look at that expectant face, Coco Bigo. This gentleman is obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking advice. Okay, prelate Yayake. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites for the virtuous fallen from memory. But the simple task of keeping our names straight never seems beyond our grasp. Well, I, for one, find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Kokobuki with whom you should speak. What's this? What's this? Great Thal has led us to a new aspirant. Ah, Kokobuki, were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I'm Kokobuki the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturgist Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art, and I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. All of those words. Fire, lightning, blizzard, somnolence. I don't even know what the fuck somnolence is. The thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manners of adversaries. Yes, please. Open your mind to our sorceress teachings, and you too shall hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Such power is a price you must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy's secrets, for advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Yeah. Confident response. Your name, if you will. Very well, Edmund. Let us mark your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for the channel thaumaturgy. Edmund! Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress mind and slay three of each of these creatures before returning to my side. There's a crazy amount of silence. Give me just a moment here. Dogs? You know when you can't hear the dogs? Give me just a moment. Be ahead of let the dogs out. Alright. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorcerer's might and slay three of each of these creatures before returning to my side. People like the first person view. But that's not great when you don't know where you're going. Okay. I kind of blew through it the first playthrough. So I'm going to whip him into shape. How can Oscar demand such exorbitant contributions every single minute? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rouge and sunsilk dresses and feed my marmot? If only I had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobo Nima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Coliseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Okay, so off we go. Okay, so it looks like on the right up here, Bobonima! Okay. Bobonima gradually found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if your hell's been on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Coliseum. I've got a long day ahead of me as standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you've finished, go and tell Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild he should give you something for your trouble. The harpy of a wife. Shoo! Alright. So what did we say we were going to do? We were going to do everything inside our map first. Right? Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do. That's the reason I started streaming it, because like it's the conversations. I was blowing through the conversations, but they're so funny. Oh shit, I'm turned too early. Nope, I just ran through a puddle. Awesome. Aetheryte pause. So when you see this thing, right click, attune yourself to the Aetheryte. But yeah, whenever you see it come with the has the Miss Momodi of the quicksand. Excellent. Brings us to the matter of an attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil if you please, sir. Apologies. But I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless, but the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means of travel swiftly from one place to another. Perhaps you've returned to return and teleport. Transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites contextual flow of aether. Given there's aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventure with a mind to explore the realm will seek to out and attune himself to each and every one. Even if you have no intentions of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. Here you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation, I'm very happy to answer your questions. Till you use your turn. Yeah, that's what it is. So you travel with this crystal. So whenever you see this on a map, that's a crystal. Okay, and you need to hit it up. So now what I would do is seek out the next thing on this map. There's nothing else to click on this map. So fortunately, it looks like we just go left. One of the things I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like not be completionist. That's not the goal. Hit up this shard. Attune yourself. Okay. But yeah, that's exactly what you do. So here's merchants. Ciceroga. Hold on. Let's go hit this thing first. And you are? Oh, new colleague, come adventurer, but of course I'm Ciceroga. As your teaching areas of Marco was very wise, my feet. What do you expect to do it for free? So you just. When you ask Hold for a favor, you should expect to try to make it worth his while. Judging by your grab a that you can form a service effect you offer nothing is laughable. You give a hand over the letter of introduction. Oh, Mr. Shimodi's struck to seek me out. Oh, consider it fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. Stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to other city-states, Uldah's markets have served as literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire to purchase here provided he has sufficient funds. Deadlier sword, perhaps a shinier trinket, whatever you want. Yeah, I'll exchange for it. Whatever merchants put on they didn't want to give you any more information for free, huh? Okay. What do we say? Click on all the things. So what is that? That looks like all more of the things. So we're going this way. What do we click? Up, up, up. Okay. We go this way. Get this Aethernet shard. And then we're gonna go see what this is over here. Might not take the quests. Something in a cream or whatever. Color for the life of me. How would I conduct a bit of field research? Okay. Soirees to be held. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the center of his meaning least. Okay. So you're going to be doing quite a bit of emoting. Okay. Click on that person. Okay. Welcome. Excellent. Ta-da! Okay, good job. Pretty simple quests. I like it that it's not violent off rip. Yeah. The fuck? It's a satisfying noise when you complete a quest. It looks like just keep going. You said red, Tetishan. Any color is perfectly fine so long as it's easily off at the end of the night, right? Verdant livery green, you bloody idiot. Faster. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say, once you go black, you never go back. Is that what they say about colors of dresses? Ferris mating. Yellow moon. Remember, attune yourself. Da da da. You're asking people what color dress they want to wear. White dresses. Most comfortable under this murderous sun. Motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. Well, that was no good. That wasn't something in the water. Actually, fire piercing sins and sins are hard on forgiving. And our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. What? The fuck did they just say? Weavers go to night. Yes, Adolwine said to be a long color is to be dancing. Vote for each green, yellow, white, and black. One abstaining. One vote for a motley of red and gold with us. And then I suppose red it shall be. It has some catalyst saving such occasion mark words. I'm going to concord. Red Ul'dah has ever seen alchemy look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated. It was grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh in any other discipline. You'd adventure helped test a revolutionary new medicine. Sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly distinguished. Must needs test it. I must needs test it? While I produce more, I bid you take this batch to Pearl Lane to a man there named Landabear. He is trusted by the other refugees. Yeah. Persuaded this Landabear to take my tonic, give it to his people, required nothing in exchange. After all, the true effect will be a tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts and mankind at large. Alright. Congratulations to us. So, I don't think we can do anything else here. I think we gotta go up. Or down. Or whatever. I mean, you gotta think this game, that part came out like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Medicine for the sick. We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Aelwyn's up to. We'll accept this medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers. Might be as a mere bastard swill and nothing at all is really a choice. He leveled up. We are level 3. One token of his gratitude. Fewer come here by choice, fewer still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. Space is important to us, so I want you to have it. Remember, my advice is to go quest to quest. Till fate and hubris reduced me to this. Now it looks like okay, there's a quest back here to go get. Over here. Decisions, decisions. And there's a bunch of shit over here. See, I think an important part of this game is being able to read a map. And make sure you hit all these things. Cool. I think I'm gonna go back and turn that in right there, and then go over here and do this. We've been live for about 90 minutes. Um, I don't mind streaming, playing video games. It doesn't bother me at all. If you think I'm entertaining or whatever. Entertaining? I said entertaining. Um, I can't let bitter snow see me like this. Maybe the last tunic was best after all. No, perhaps the blue. Bitter snow's waiting for me. I haven't anything to wear. Okay. I think the music's fucking great. I think like the missions are fine. Like it's more about like the time spent. I gotta hit this up. Right in front of the Goldsmith's Guild. Wait, what? Hold on. And you have to have some in game video gaming sense. Like I'm still new at the game, but I played enough to know like it's really fucking good. Oh, we're putting up those flyers. Genevieve has something for us. How? What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence! And now look! Look at how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Wait, what? Just gather the gill which you caused her to drop on the ground. Okay. Did that bitch just throw money on the ground and make me pick it up? What? You're lucky I didn't have to move to pick any of this up. And I only had to move that far. And my gill now, and there better be not missing. What a dick! This appears to be everything. Why he's just trying to expect some kind of reward. Insolence. Hell yeah! Okay. Um, I need a charitable of your friends. Got pretty popular. Things keep stealing flyers, taking them home as souvenirs. So he met Bubba and his wife. Now I understand. Sorry he got caught up in all that. We asked me to one another. Now it's my place to judge any my name. I appreciate your help. I'm gonna give me another quest. Fetters went friendly about an infestation of ladybugs in the region. Carried your arson here looking for work. While you're in luck, just so happens I've a dead deed what needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Wild ladybugs? Come on. Some in the air of late made them ornery as aurochs in a rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant. Seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. What'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 of those bloody buggers, don't you? Okay. And this is Zazariku. You venture to pick up an order from the Goldsmith's Guild. And wish me luck. I appreciate the thought. There's no need to worry. You know, man, the next biggest thing is coming to the Coliseum. What? Zakariku. Zazariku is my name. You'll be hearing about my exploits in the coming days. I thought of myself for a title. The Garnet Gladiator. Which reminds me, I've yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmith Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Okay. And it still shows us in the map. Okay. You gotta go remind someone. I like that. Again, we're 90 minutes into this and have not had to worry about fighting. I have a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man. They don't grow on trees. More than that, this lad that fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about style, more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked and all the God's damned garnets he can afford. Dies in his first fight, will at least leave a pretty corpse. Okay. Complete level 10 of your starting class. Okay. I think as far as this map, collect Modi at the quicksand. We're gonna turn left. Okay. Oh. Turn left. Everything with the Alchemist Guild. Okay. And remember, if there's too much clutter, you can just do that. You want to play first person? Sure, do that. Back to Stepsonalds. Back into the quicksand where it all kind of started. Okay. Here's your tour of the city, Edmund. Get lost, did you? Those big places lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you don't make a living here, I need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you got a purpose, huh? Right then. If you work hard and make money and spend it here at the quicksand. Okay. Work hard, make money, spend it here. We're now level 4. To introduce you to a certain someone at the Ulda dispatch yard. There's dangers beyond the wall, though. More than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Looks like we're getting some more quests. Wrong one. Okay. Is shirking duty and could do with a wake up call. Who are you more important? Where'd she go? Ah, bigger. Do me shifts already? So I'm bleeding exhausted in me. Mind taking this Giganyasu at dispatch outside screening yourself control. Okay. So it wants you to go there. There. So hey. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm gonna go turn this in. But oh my god. See that with the sun? I mean, I guess it's different when you're playing it on collection expanded Mogpendium. Standard objectives, weekly objectives, and minimum challenge. Okay. Perfect. We'll go west first. We're gonna do in the name of science. Collect bottles of marmot blood. So get me back out of this. Jeez. Okay. Right now we're just alternating between blizzard and fire. Blizzard fire, blizzard fire. So, okay. Done with the marmot. 4 beetles. 4 little ladybugs. Yeah. Looks like this is telling you to go back in. We're not gonna go do that. So we're not gonna just do a quest and turn it in. Do a quest, turn it in. That's not good. You don't get a mount till like level 20. But you don't need it. Sprint is really good in this game. You can just run fast. For a while. It's gotta know it. Guys, it's just in front of you. Took the wrong package, you bloody oaf. Horizon package here, 12 cent. Spare me liquid headache. Friend, thank you. My spaceship, I'm playing these days. We're a mage. We gotta take the gear because we locating a misplaced shipment. Find missing crates. 3 crates bound for East Aldernon are included in this ship. Yes. Trader Gunship's first every insect in his cargo at Scorpion Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who's misplaced. So, no. It's gonna be some time. So more no you there. Please just help me go kill as many cactuars as you can. As you must to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. No time to explain. Life hangs in the balance. For the love of God's hurry, man. The condition of your chocobo. Your adventure, you travel about slaying, just slaying beasts, finding treasure, that sort of thing. You need help. Must travel to the horizon. My cargo waits. My chocobo struggle moving home. Chocobos were so vile pair of antennae protruding with feathers and lost my nerve. Looks over my heart with bugs. Bugs I cannot do. If you may have a parasite ladybug gorging itself on its blood, check them for me, would you? Find a ladybug dug in there, kill the damn thing. That was too fast. I didn't get to read it. What does this say? My hands are full here. Give me a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf. I'm sure. Right? Looks like there's something to do in this area. So see the cargo crate. One. There's one more I saw right here. And I'm guessing there's one in an elevated position. Nope. Yes, I see it right there. That's a good eye, Jared. Didn't look like that stair would be climbable. Found your crates. Gonna give you another quest. Silver Bazaar, calling to myself. Should we just gonna play five hammer break tail break is gonna find a B series are easy enough. Color source all sorts of other rooms to place. Nothing else there. Cactuars on the left. Looking around to see if there's anything else to do in this area. A dabble, do ya? Come on, that's funny. So now, in my eyes, you should go do I Believe You Can Fly. So we're gonna go out here, turn left. Kick ass and take names. And it looks like you just sprint to the next area. Oh, like the. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it, I get it. We'll do cores on the way back. It's not a perfect game. Okay, cast some doubt on some workers. Cobbling grease. Now we're gonna walk up to them and cast doubt. Usually gets to piss off. It's a little cute little house. Like giving them the business or something. Persistently best range should find a moment to tell Kiku saying over. Casting doubt, casting doubt. Fixing a broken compass. Okay. Here's that fourth riled worker. The power of doubt to make the lazy workers go home. Gone, all of them. Recommendations. Recommendations. So all that did was move. Oh, it didn't do anything? What? The fuck? I am level 6. This is a little above your fate. Course. Do we get heal? Fuck that earth sprite. This shit almost killed me. Holy shit. I'm glad I Blizzard, Fire, and Thunderhead. I don't remember how many you have to turn in, so I'm getting a bunch. What? Oh, there's a little bar. Okay, okay, okay. So what I like is you can get out of the way. Ooh. Oh, I only handed over two. Hey, we leveled up. I need to take a break after this. I just got hit by two things. Don't die. Oh shit, get the fuck out of here before you die. I knew I was gonna die. Okay. So we died. That sent us back. And I don't know how much experience we lost, but we can go turn in a bunch of shit. So, looks like turn right. Nothing else here. Okay, we died one time. In 2 hours. And we were fighting like a motherfucker. And we don't have the ability to heal ourselves yet. Imagine that's part of the gig. Being a black mage. Okay, we gotta put this shit on. Hell yeah. Yeah, my wife's playing it. She said she likes it. Like she's like it seems like it has like really good flow. Like a balance between like combat being a necessity and red's the color, huh? Anything to do here? Does not look like it. Letters, goldsmiths, miners, weavers. Wait, hold on. We went to we're going. We didn't. We need to go back and finish what we were doing. Hold the fuck. I'm just like, oh, I'm going over here now. Like, no, no, hold on. It's probably about time to take a break, isn't it? By the way, here's your first taste of teleportation. It's pretty good. Nothing on either. Yeah, we started in Western Thanalon. But now we got better gear. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that does, though. 5, where the heart is. Momoraji says. Each of the 3 nations has a residential district. Oh, awesome. I always make it easy on myself. 4th ward. Okay. So this is the first place you can like buy stuff. Like you can buy a house. It's fucking rad. So let's see what this flame recruit has to say. Welcome to the goblet. Is there quests here? There are not quests here. Okay. The residential district. So there, I want to make sure I showed it to you. You can like use your guild to buy a house and then like decorate a house and shit. Cool story, right? Now it's daylight out. So fucking pretty, man. And see, I can see past all that shit. I can just see where the environment is. Yes. Yes. Oh, Zeke, you will appreciate this. Coming from a straight man, this is the gayest game I've ever played in my life. Yes. Home decorator. And I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about this being easily the gayest thing ever. Hmm. In a there's great music. You can change your appearance, like the dyes on your clothes. You think I'm fucking playing? Like, no, it is the gayest. You wear like earrings, necklaces, wristlets. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Rings on each finger? Like, get the fuck out of here. It's gay. I mean, I love it. It's incredible. You hit him with the trifecta. I thought there was somebody. Am I getting tag teamed by cactuses right now? The guy just Superman punched me. Hell yeah. You gotta do your fates. I'm going to turn in all these quests. And then we'll stop. So I gotta stop. I'll just keep playing all day. And I've already done all this. Cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers. Yeah, but see how much experience we just got? What the fuck? A little bit of element of surprise type shit. Yeah. It's not hard at all. The game is not difficult. It's the friends you make along the way. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do there. Please, hammers don't hurt them. Hold on, hold on. Let me turn in all these quests. Galfridus. Waste your time. Bloody compass broke on me. Here's your magnetite. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. You're one of those task-seeking adventurer types. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's go get our mail and then we'll get out of here. Sat on our ass too long. I gotta get something to eat. Okay. Take all. Take all. Yeah, it was fun. You should play it. We can run around together. So you basically you buy this game and they give you a bunch of mounts and like eventually you can unlock mounts and okay. So for upgrading the game, you like get increased experience earned from battle, crafting. Helm of Light. But yeah, we'll take the one that gives us int. But yeah. Edmund Baton. Not bad. Couple hours in. Alright. Let's cut her off there.